So the new mass notification system is Everbridge, which is basically an enterprise version, parent company of Nixle, what the county has been using. So the switch is to Everbridge. So we wanted more enhanced capabilities with notifying residents and those who move through the area of different weather events, different situations going on. Whether it's a hazardous materials issue, a law enforcement issue, just road closures in general for an accident. So with Everbridge, we can not only do the text that we traditionally had and or email if you had an account like that, but with Everbridge we're also going to have Resident Connect, it's called, so we can do reverse phone calls to open source landlines and cell phone numbers. There's also an app, Everbridge app, that you can download, so you can get the same alert multiple different ways at the same time for the same alert. Yep, and better geofencing, so we can better target a certain area instead of just a broad circle or the entire county. We can actually geofence all the way down to just a block of a city or village if needed. Yeah, yep, and we're pretty selective on what messages go out. We don't want to over message, so you get that where you just start ignoring them. That's not what we want to happen at all. That's our intent, is to be pretty precise in what messages go out moving forward. So we talk with dispatch centers and some law enforcement and some others of what should we send messages for. There's auto rebroadcasts, they're called, with the National Weather Service. So your severe thunderstorm watches, warnings, tornado watches, warnings, blizzard warnings, things like that are higher end, that are limited on their timing. Those are what we're sending messages for. Things that you have a couple days heads up on, those are not something we're going to auto send through the weather service. We may do some messaging, but that'll be on our own and not automatically sent. Yeah, so with Everbridge being its enterprise version, and we're using Resident Connect, it's called. It's an opt-out service. So what happens is they will import open source landlines, whether it's resident or business, and cell phones. So if you're a Vernon County resident and it's open source, they're going to pull that data in. So we're going to increase our reach quite extensively from what we had in Nixle. With just importing the Resident Connect, you'll get a text message and an email, a text message and a phone call. If you create an account through the member portal, you can get an email as well. So you'll automatically get the text and the phone call. If you don't answer the phone call, it will leave a message, so you can listen to it back. So there's multiple ways. If you create the account, you can log into the app with that as well. So you can have up to 4, maybe 5 ways to receive an alert. So you'll get them all. If you don't want to be, if you weren't part of Nixle before, and now you will be because of Resident Connect, and you don't want it, don't like it, whatever, you can opt out then out of the system and then not get the notifications. But with the way things are anymore, we want residents to be as safe as possible. So as many ways to get alerts as possible is what we're striving for, whether it's our notification system, weather radio, traditional TV or radio, or a weather app, things like that. Just more avenues to receive those alerts. Nixle, we had about just over 3,300 subscribers. With Everbridge, we're going to be going to, we'll import those Nixle contacts, so those will stay. But within that, we'll end up with about 10,000 cell phone numbers and 17,000 landlines. It's a huge increase in reach with this. So the messages, we've got it set up so there's a tag right at the beginning. It says Vernon County Emergency Alerts. Whether it's a text message or an email, the app says Vernon County Emergency Management. So they're well marked that it's an official message. It's not a spam call or spam text, the header on your text message will say Vernon County Alerts. So we wanted to make it as obvious as possible so it doesn't get ignored as spam. Yep, and the phone call will come from my office number. So if you get a phone call of an alert, it'll be 608-637-5266. We did that so it's an intentional, obvious, vetted number to a specific office. So if you get the alert, you can call my office and leave a message and try and get more information if you don't get it through some other avenues. We vetted several different companies, and we felt this one was secure and we'll be okay with it. We've got an official go live set for July 1st. We're doing some messaging now. Hoping to have a poster and QR codes out there yet this week, but an official go live is July 1st.